Now, there's no question about it that Putin's strategy is and has always been to divide, particularly Europe. That has been his strategy for many, many years. Now, I personally think that some of our criticism of Europe has been unfair. I think this has actually shown Europe, and indeed the whole of NATO, a real purpose. And whilst I think Putin has come out to test NATO and its partners, I actually think that he might have been a little bit surprised by the strength at which the fight back has been. And of course, it's great to see Britain very much involved in that. Yes, Germany has a slightly different approach.
But there's no agreement on sanctions, for example, at the moment, exactly what those sanctions should be.
No, I think there are. I think that, you know, certainly the UK has made clear the sanctions, and I think Germany is very clear of its sanctions and indeed knows that there is going to be some economic pain for gas supplies. In the UK, there will be pain in terms of not having lots of Russian money investing, especially in our London city. And I think people know that that is going to be painful. But to say that there is some fragmentation going on here, I don't think is true. I think nations are pulling together, are doing their damnedest, and are absolutely determined to make sure that war doesn't happen, which would be an absolute tragedy, obviously, for the people on the ground in Ukraine, but also for all of us in Europe.
Inaya?
I think I'd probably slightly disagree. I think undoubtedly Russia is far from a liberal democratic society, and they have much form when it comes to Ukraine, for example, annexing Crimea not too long ago. So I think that we should be very cautious when it comes to dealing with the Russian regime. But I would say that I would also be somewhat sceptical of many of the statements coming out from Western leaders. We've had in the last few days talk that, you know, an invasion is imminent. We were even told that there was a date yesterday, and that's not necessarily been the case.